All right. Welcome to the pilot episode of the Outerverse podcast. I'm Corey.
And I'm Kendall.
And we want to thank you for tuning in because we're not really sure how this is going to go.
First one.
It's our first one, yeah. So, what's going on, Kendall? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm
good.
I'm good. My chair's creaking.
I hear it, man.
I'm in a 78-year-old rocking chair. It's creaking.
I hear it.
But we're good. We finally got everything set up.
Yeah, it took us a while.
It did take us a while. All the sound equipment.
There's going to be some fine tuning.
Yeah, much tuning.
Within the next couple of episodes, so bear with us.
For sure.
But, yeah, man. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for tuning in again. And, I don't know. We got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
We've got some good stuff to talk about,
So why don't we talk a little bit about first off, like you said, welcome to the podcast. Why don't we talk about a little bit about what the podcast is, why we're doing it, who it's for, that kind of stuff.
Right. Well, it's been something that we've kind of wanted to do for a while.
It has been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while.
We talked multiple times, and then in between those times, just never spoke a word to each other.
Yeah, right.
For quite a while.
Yeah. It's been in the making, mainly because we both we talk about the same stuff, so
yeah.
That has a lot to do with it.
And we have jobs.
And we have jobs. That's right. So yeah. But like we said, we've got some good stuff to talk about today, and kind of
we do.
Yeah, kind of what I wanted to kick it off with, man, is the horror movies, man, because there's some good shit coming out, man.
There is. There's a lot coming out. I don't know why I have this intense smile on my face and I can't get it to go away.
Right.
And it's pissing me off. So one thing that I would like to say, I think before we dive into that, would be, so some of the things that we're going to talk about, and the reason we're going to talk about them is because, number one, for me personally, I don't know if this is true of you or not, but for me personally, I have no one to talk about any of my nerdy side things.
Yeah, same here,
no
man.
one.
Yeah, you're not alone, man.
And it's not a bad thing, but I just have no one to talk about it with.
No, you're definitely not
my
alone.
girlfriend does not care about comic books. She does not care about superhero movies. She doesn't care about cartoons, anything that involves supernatural or superpowers. It's all very normal.
Oh yeah.
Adult drama and thrillers and things like that.
It's always
which I love.
Yeah.
I love those things, but I don't get to talk about these things.
It's always good to have somebody that you can relate with and geek out with, essentially. So
exactly.
But as far as what's your favorite horror movie, man?
So my favorite horror movie, like modern or classic, because I feel like in the scheme of horror, I feel like there's
man.
OG classic.
OG,
okay,
yeah.
Classic favorite horror movie, probably it's gonna be the second Hellraiser movie.
I don't think I've seen that.
Really?
Man. No.
What?
No, dude. I've seen
Clive Barker's Hellraiser is so beyond.
I've seen the first one.
You really?
I have seen the first one.
The first one was really good, but the second one, like the first one wasn't really about the pinhead guy.
Right.
It was more about like this weird guy in an attic who was like eating people to come back to life or something.
About some weird dude in an alley, dude.
Yeah. Some weird guy out there trying to eat people in his attic, which is cool and sounds like a great horror movie, but the second one was really focused, like, because after the first one came out, they were like, holy shit, all these people really like this like pinhead guy,
right?
And they're really into like what's going on with him. So they made the second one, and it was horrifying to me. I didn't, and I watched a lot of horror movies as a kid.
Right.
I watched a lot of them when I was really young. My parents we would go to Energy Video and rent movies, and they had this thing where you could get 4 VHSs for $4, and I would go and get 4, and it would all 4 be horror movies all the time.
Right.
That was all it was. Either horror movies or some kind of superhero movie that I had already seen 78 times. Because this was before like the superhero movie era.
Right.
But anyway, Hellraiser 2 is probably one of my favorite.
Talking
horror
about
movies.
energy video, dude.
That's the OG.
That's an ancient relic,
It
like
is.
Blockbuster, man.
It is.
You know, except for the last one. You know, there's like one more Blockbuster left.
Really?
Yeah, dude. You didn't
Where?
know? Oregon, man. Oregon, dude.
There's some guy out there in Oregon with a name tag on saying, "You won't take me. I'm gonna sell these videos."
But yeah, mine. My favorite horror movie, dude's probably Child's Play.
Really?
The original Child's Play, man.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know, man. It's weird because when I was younger, I was terrified of it. So
That's understandable. Yeah.
wouldn't even walk into a Spencer's, man. You know.
What?
I was like, yeah, dude, I'm not going in there. You know?
I understand. Now I'm like, ooh, Spencer's. I want to go in there.
Yeah, but
They have lots of weird shit.
But
wanna
I
go
love
in there.
Chucky, dude. Like, I don't know. He's a badass, dude. You know, he's a badass like horror icon.
Yeah.
Essentially, you know, but
I don't know. I've never been on the Chucky thing. Always like, I was never like enthused by it. Like it didn't attract me as much. I don't know.
Really?
I was always down for like the people who were like the monsters who were like bigger than a human,
Right.
versus like the Annabelles and Chucky's and stuff like that.
Got you. Because talking about Chucky though, I'm pretty interested in the Chucky television series that's supposed to come out.
When is that coming out?
Possibly 2021.
Yeah, I'm sure the
So-
virus and stuff probably slowed all
Yeah,
that down.
it did. It said that they're supposed to start filming possibly beginning of next year.
Heck
So-
yeah.
But it's gonna be pretty cool,
I'll
man.
definitely watch it.
Yeah,
I'll definitely watch that.
I think it's gonna be on the Sci-Fi Network.
Most definitely.
So-
we can definitely review it
yeah,
on here and
yeah,
talk about it.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
We'll come up with a sick reviewing system too.
Hey, yeah.
That'd be great.
But something else too, man, is the new Halloween movie.
Halloween Kills.
Yeah,
That's on my list to talk about. That's on my
Halloween
list.
Kills, man.
That's on my list. Are
Is
you a
that-
Michael Myers fan?
Yes, I am.
Really?
Yes. And I think Danny McBride did a phenomenal job, dude, on his take of Halloween.
Yeah. See, I was a
And-
huge fan, and not a lot of people were, but I was a huge fan of Rob Zombie's take on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just
Really?
love Rob Zombie movies. I love them.
I like Rob Zombie movies, man. I feel like he probably could have done maybe just a little bit better with the
he probably
Halloween.
could. There's a lot
you
of
know.
improvement spots for it, for sure.
But I got it. I do have to give props to Danny McBride though, because I mean he did
kill it.
He did a
I
phenomenal
went to see it in
job,
theaters.
man.
Did you go see it in theater?
Yeah, I went and saw it, man.
Yeah.
It was great. So I'm excited for this. I think it's supposed to come out this October, if I'm
So
not
how-
mistaken.
So let me ask you this. So if you really liked the first one, how do you think? What do you think happened at the end? Because he was in the house and it was on fire, it was burning, and he
Well,
was
I
like
think-
looking up at her and shit.
I think we all know, dude, he's not dead.
I mean, I know he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure he's not dead, because they're gonna make a second movie about
Oh no, this
some
is
kid in
this,
his
this,
mask.
this
or
is like his
something.
cousin.
Yeah,
his cousin's come, dude.
Jerry Myers.
Jerry Myers.
Jerry Myers. Here, kiddies.
But
It's Halloween time.
but I'm like I'm not exactly sure like how he's gonna spin the sequel, because knowing Danny McBride, there's probably gonna be some crazy shit going on.
See, I'm not too familiar with his works.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, if I'm not mistaken, this was like, and I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, this was like his first spin, his first take on like horror.
Really?
I think.
Well, he knocked it out of the park on that one.
He's always been like a screenwriter,
Really?
but as far as horror goes, he always said that he loved John Carpenter's work
Yes.
with Halloween. So he said he always wanted to like give his take
Really?
on it. He pretty
Well,
much
he got the chance.
Yeah, he did. He did. I mean, to actually come up with something like that and actually have John Carpenter come on board with it and be like,
Heck
dude,
yeah.
this shit is the shit, you know?
Heck yeah.
But,
I really liked that Jamie Lee Curtis came back for it.
I did too.
That was cool.
I did too. I wasn't expecting that at all.
They're talking about, well, they're not talking about it, but the script has already been written and they're pitching it to her now for Sigourney Weaver and as Ripley in the Alien movies.
Oh, really?
They're talking about making like a direct sequel to the originals.
Are you serious?
Yeah. But I don't think she's going to do it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think she's going to. She's just like entertaining the idea.
Dude.
Yeah.
That would be... I'd see
That'd
that.
be cool. I like the Alien movies.
I do too. I'd see that.
My favorite was the Covenant one with Michael Fassbender,
Yeah.
and he was like the Thing, and he was
Yeah.
like creating them or something.
Mhm.
That was crazy.
It was pretty crazy. I'm excited for The Conjuring 3. I don't know if you've ever watched any
No,
of The
I
Conjuring.
love the Conjuring movies.
Yeah, so I'm excited for The Conjuring 3, man,
Yeah.
because I think
because the originals was James Wan, right?
Yeah.
James Wan, who director of Aquaman, by the way, if you didn't know that.
Right, and the way they tie shit in.
Oh, it's crazy.
Is crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. Like I'm waiting for the Crooked Man, because I know that eventually they said they were going to have a Crooked Man movie. They were going to
wait. I'm pretty sure there is a B-rated Crooked Man movie.
There's a B-rated one?
It's like a B movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I could be wrong. I'll have to look it up. I'll send it to you.
Right.
I'll see.
Well, I know that. I think the people that actually made the Conjuring movies were supposed to make one too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were supposed to make one too.
Well, I'm sure that would be great, because anything like that where it points to like a singular figure,
right?
It's always fucking creepy, dude. It's always. It's like the Crooked Man thing, the Babadook thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that guy was thing.
And the Crooked Man in the Conjuring movie, dude, it was fucking creepy.
Really?
He was fucking creepy, dude.
Now what in the Conjuring? It was in the Conjuring.
Yes.
Like, talking about him.
Yeah.
What was that? Explain the Crooked Man to me.
He was the toy. You remember? It was it almost looked like a carousel toy.
Oh yeah, and the kid seen it in the mirror of it.
Yeah, and it come to life. And started singing the song to him as he was like coming down the hallway. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that now.
Yeah, so I think if they made a movie just solely around him.
I think the movie that I'm referring to, called The Crooked Man, was not related to that in any way.
Oh.
It had it had Michael Jai White in it.
This is about the one you're thinking about is about a stockbroker and he's crooked as shit, right? Like.
Yeah, that's got to be it. His name's Jerry.
He's got to
be. It's got to be him. That damn Jerry. Lost all my money.
Have you seen the PS5 reveal?
No, I have. I mean, now I will say I looked it up, but I didn't.
Because I got to be honest with you, it does kind of look like a Wi-Fi router. So,
I have one of those already. Why would I need another?
So they're calling the Xbox Series X the mini fridge.
Yeah.
So we've got.
Is that what it looks like?
Yeah. So we've got the fucking mini fridge.
And the Wi-Fi router.
And the fucking Wi-Fi router. So I mean,
I love it.
I'm excited for him to come out though.
So
I mean,
coming from someone as myself who's not that big into video games stuff. I mean, I love video games, and I have been a gamer in the past, but I don't currently own any systems. What does that mean to you as far as like level of excitement? Because for me, it's like, oh sweet, another Xbox that I don't have is coming out.
This makes like the 100th one in the past 5
another
years.
PS5 that I don't have.
I've gotten to the point now where I'm just kind of like, oh shit,
Yeah.
Here you go.
But they're saying it's like, it amazes me that every time they come out with a new one, it's like the next level. You'll never believe. You'll never. Like I don't understand. Like, yes, I will believe it. It's gonna have 29 games that sell really good, and then a million other Japanese games that nobody plays.
And then people are. It's gonna.
You're gonna charge me for $10 a month to play it.
These people are gonna buy it, man. They're gonna play 2 or 3 games and then go back to their PC gaming, dude.
My favorite part is they're like, when the commercial comes on for the new system, they're gonna be like, "You'll never believe the new. You've never seen this before." Yes, I have. I have a Wi-Fi router. I don't need another one. I mean, like, I will say, like, they do work hard on the promotion and stuff of it, but like, it's cool because the graphics are really good, and like the graphics now. Like, I watched the Last of Us, the trailer and stuff for the new one.
For the new one too, yeah.
Like, the graphics on it are just like actually next level. Like,
phenomenal.
Like, unbelievable.
Phenomenal.
Like, if you just glanced at it, you're like, that's a real movie. Those are real people.
Right.
But I don't know. I've just never. Well, I'll say this. Anytime I've been by myself, I've been super into gaming.
Right.
But when I'm not by myself, I don't know. I don't have enough time to focus on it, and I know that it's going to piss me off if I get one and not be able to play it. So I just don't play it. I don't get one. But I play like mobile games and stuff just to like pass my time until I can do things like this. Like, this is what I really love doing.
Right. I mean, this is
stuff
awesome.
like this.
You know what I mean? You're over there playing like fucking Candy Crush.
Exactly.
Shit, you know what I mean?
And see, this is what I'm talking about for the people who are listening. This is why we wanted to do the podcast, because there's so many of these things and topics and things that we want to talk about that we don't get to talk about on a regular basis. Like I can't go up to my girlfriend and say, "Hey, babe, did you hear that Robert Pattinson is the new Batman?" She'll be like, "Nope, I didn't. Thanks. Don't care." Like I just, and that's
Right.
it's spiritually crushing to me because it's something I care about. I want to talk about it.
Right.
I think it's awesome. But
It is awesome,
but that's
dude.
like another reason we're doing the podcast like this, so that we can
Exactly.
flesh. Not only that we can talk about these things, but you guys who are listening can also, listen and talk to us as well through. We'll put our email and stuff up or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we'll listen to whatever you guys, the suggestions that you guys
Yeah,
have. If there's
for
something
sure.
that you would like us to talk about, then we
But
absolutely
it's a
will.
completely open
It's
table.
open. It's open.
And if you want to talk about something that's nothing related to what we're talking about, that's fine.
Yeah, put your fucking cards on the table.
Exactly.
Let's see what you've got.
Lay it out
Yeah.
for us to see.
I'd say, as far as movies go, though, did you ever watch any of the Bill and Ted's?
Yes.
Are you excited for the new one, man?
Dude, I'm super freaking stoked about it.
I
It's
am
gonna
too,
be
man.
sick.
It's gonna be excellent.
Now I will
man.
say though, I was watching the trailer and I had to watch it like 3 times. But the guy all right, I know that people are gonna get pissed off when I say this, but Keanu Reeves is which one? He's Ted or Bill?
I think Ted.
You don't know it either?
I don't know either, dude. I don't know either. I mean, I've watched the movies. I watched them, but it was
Fuck
a really,
you.
really long. I know. It's gonna be nothing but hate comments. dude.
Exactly.
We're
Well,
getting nothing but hate comments.
I'm no stranger to the hate comments, as
know.
we know.
I'll say the same thing to them, dude. Lay your fucking cards on the table. I
Exactly.
just-
That's what you're gonna say every episode. Lay your fucking cards on the table. Okay. But anyway, what I was saying was I don't know whichever one Keanu Reeves is. I felt like when I was watching the trailer, I felt like I was watching like the remake of Dumb and Dumber
right.
for a minute.
Right.
And
right.
but the guy who plays the short blonde headed one, I
Yeah.
think that's Bill.
I think
maybe we'll
it
go
is
with
Bill.
We'll go with
Yeah.
Bill for him for now. But Bill looks like he has been waiting his whole life to continue playing this character, and he's never went out of character. His
Yeah.
looks
Yeah.
very believable. Like that's really the way he is.
He has like a separate social security number. He has a whole
Yeah,
social
exactly.
security number for his
He's got
character,
2
dude.
wallets, one's for Bill and one's for his actual identity.
Right. I think it's gonna be good though.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited to
I
see
think
it.
it's
It's
gonna
got
be
the
good.
Grim Reaper in it again
Yeah,
and all that
dude.
shit, dude. It's
Yeah.
gonna be good.
It's gonna be great, man.
I'm excited about it.
And did you ever watch any of the Candyman franchise?
Yes, the new Candyman movie.
Yeah, Jordan Peele, dude.
Yes, dude, I'm so excited. Have you seen the trailer of it?
Yes.
Many times, I'm sure.
Yes.
What do you think about the trailer?
I think it's gonna be good, dude. Like I think.
Have you liked his previous work?
Yeah, you talking about Jordan Peele?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Like
I think
Us
he's a
and
phenomenal screenwriter.
and what is it? Get Out. Us.
Get Out, Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do a fantastic job on the Candyman. I think he's gonna do fantastic.
Did you see any of his Twilight Zone episodes?
I watched a couple.
They were pretty good.
They were pretty good, man.
Some of them got kind of weird, and I didn't really know what was going on. But
yeah, but
there were a couple of them that I was like, "Holy shit,
That's-
that was awesome."
that's the gloriousness of that's the gloriousness.
Open the
man.
upside down jar. The gloriousness.
That's the gloriousness of Jordan Peele's like screenwriting
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
abilities, though, because he
for sure.
with his other horror suspense movies that he's done, he has such a way of like keeping you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
even with some of the Twilight Zone episodes he did, I was kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
So,
So I'm super excited to see what he does with this Candyman. But in the trailer, the guy he's got playing the
That is-
protagonist, yeah.
that is if I'm not mistaken, isn't that the original? That's the original Candyman, right?
Oh yeah. The
Yeah.
guy that plays
Yeah,
Candyman.
yeah,
but I'm talking
yeah.
about the what's the guy, the black guy, the lead character, the painter guy.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
know,
talking
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
about? Anyway, he looks like he's gonna freaking slay that. He
yeah,
in one point of it, it looks like he cuts his hand off or something and puts a hook on it or some shit. That's gonna be freaking badass.
It
I
is.
can't wait.
so I think it's gonna be great, man. If I'm not mistaken,
I'm not gonna sleep for weeks after I eat that. After I eat that.
Have you heard?
I'm gonna eat that movie.
Have you heard anything about when that movie's supposed to release though?
No, I think
I haven't heard
I
anything
think
about
that
it.
it got It got.
Did it get postponed?
Yeah, I
because
think it
of
got
the,
postponed indefinitely because of the virus.
Yeah.
But I think they finished the movie. I think it's just more of a when they're going to come out with a release date.
They're probably having to wait on like everything to calm down before they can
Yeah,
get probably
because-
post production and
Yeah,
everything. You know.
because everybody wants to release their movie when this is over, and they're going to make sure that they don't release it when everybody else releases theirs,
Right.
so they don't lose a shit ton of money. I would imagine they'll probably release it closer to like October, November,
Probably
December,
somewhere
something
around
like
there.
that.
Yep.
Probably in the fall, if not wait until next year. I mean, you can't go wrong with waiting a whole year.
Right.
Maybe I'll be dead. I don't know. I won't get to see it. But Danny Jordan needs to hurry up with that shit.
But I'm excited though.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna
most
be good.
definitely.
As far as horror stuff goes for 2020.
It's a slate, dude.
It is. It's a
slate.
It's a slate.
What do you
dude.
think? Let me ask you this. I didn't put this on the list, but have you seen the trailer for Spiral, the Saw spinoff?
Yeah, you talking about
With Chris Rock?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. What do you think about that? It's got Sam Jackson in it.
I'm excited to see it, dude, because I think he said he was gonna do it kind of differently. It's still gonna be like the same thing as the original Saw franchise, but he's doing like it's kind of like Danny
It's
McBride.
like he's killing cops. I think in the movie. I think that's cool. I mean, not kill. No, I don't think. Never mind. Let me re-say that. I don't think killing cops is cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's different from the Saw movies, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
I like Chris Rock. I think he's great.
And the trailer for it looks sick. Like it looks sick, dude. And I like how it showed him chained to a fucking
just like in the
radiator,
original. Yeah,
like,
that was awesome.
That's gonna be good, man. Because I love Chris Rock, man. I love Chris Rock. I think he's a really great actor.
Yeah, he is a good actor. Yeah, he's a good actor, director,
writer.
He's done a bunch of stuff that people don't even know about.
You know, Chris Rock is the fucking man, dude. You know?
he is a fucking man. That is for sure. He is a man indeed.
How are we looking on time, Kendall?
We're at 21 minutes right now.
We're at 21 minutes.
So
okay.
we got a little bit left.
Yeah.
One of the things I wanted to, are we fairly crossing over into being sort of done with horror? Do you have any more horror topics?
Not really, man. Not really.
One thing I wanted to mention is if you haven't watched it and you're a fan of like Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal stuff, you need to watch Hannibal, the TV show. They just released it on Netflix. It's not new. It's an old show.
Yeah.
But Mads Mikkelsen plays Hannibal Lecter. And it is one of my favorite shows of all time.
I've heard some good things about it, but I've never actually sat down and watched it.
And it got canceled because it was that year it was the most illegally streamed show.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And so they weren't making any money off of it, so they couldn't continue it. But it was a good show. It didn't get canceled because it sucked. It just got canceled because they couldn't. Everybody was stealing it. Which I don't recommend.
The damn pirates, man.
I don't recommend these damn pirates and their lime wire.
I thought we were past all of that.
Yeah, I thought we were too.
I thought it was 2020, man.
I thought it was.
You know.
But, anyway, I would very much recommend in the horror genre. It's not necessarily horror, but it's more of a thriller / serial killer / horror gore TV show that is just freaking beautiful. It's like the imagery in it is unbelievable.
I need to check it out.
You need to definitely check it out. That dude as Hannibal Lecter is unbelievable. We're watching it a second time right now. We're finishing season 1 as we speak.
Really?
Yeah.
It's that good. Man.
It's that good, dude.
It's that good.
If I had to recommend you one TV show to watch, it would be Hannibal.
I'll have to check it out, man.
It'll drive you insane. You might be eating people after you get done with it.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So,
but
save on your grocery bill.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
assuming if we're still alive.
If we're still alive, yeah.
Considering that fucking asteroid that flew past
the asteroid,
Earth last
the
weekend.
asteroid, yeah.
It was the size of the fucking Empire State Building.
Was it?
Yeah, dude.
It just barely missed us.
Like the radius of it was the size of a football stadium.
I thought they were. Excuse me. I thought they were saying it was going to hit the planet. Were they not?
That's what they were saying, but that's what happens
when
when
you've really loved to seen it like hit the ocean. That would have been badass.
That would have been badass, but I don't know how badass that would have been for everyone else.
That's true. That's true.
I would have loved
in South Carolina. It would have looked great on TV.
Yeah, it would have looked crazy. But they were saying that it was like on a trajectory for Earth. But that's what happens when you got a bunch of fake news and shit.
That's right.
So
that's right. Let me ask you this and kind of transition into a different topic. What do you think about what's your general take, and do you like them or do you not on superhero movies?
I love superhero movies, man.
What kinds do you like? Because
Like,
as the people probably don't know, I'm actually using this podcast to secretly find out everything I ever wanted to know about Corey. So I don't actually know anything about Corey.
Dude,
I know a few things, but not many.
I love Superman, dude. I love Superman, Batman.
So you're a DC guy.
I'm a DC guy, dude.
Yes!
I'm a DC guy, dude.
Yes!
I am completely for
Yes.
DC, man. Like, but yeah, like what is your favorite superhero icon? Batman. In case everyone didn't know, Kendall is secretly.
I am Batman.
He is Batman.
I'm Batman from Monroe, North Carolina. No, I freaking love Batman. As you can see, his little head over here on our table.
That's right.
On our table.
That's right. Are you excited for the new Batman movie?
Dude, I am. I'll say this from the beginning, from way back. I've been nothing but. I live my life waiting for Batman movies to come out, and up until those Batman movies, I do nothing but read movie rumors and blogs about what people think is going to happen and who's got cast as this and who farted on set on Tuesday when they were filming. And there's nothing I don't know about when a Batman movie is coming out.
Right.
So with that being said, what do you think about Robert Pattinson as the new Batman? You think it's going to work?
I think he's going to do a great job.
You think so?
I think he's going to do an excellent job.
Have you seen the pictures of him in the suit?
I have. And
what do you think?
And if I'm being completely honest, I think the suit looks badass.
Really?
I think the suit looks badass.
I'm kind of on the fence about it. I think it's cool. It looked really cool in that like red lighted video they did.
Right.
But then I seen it in like a set photo.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll go for it. He has a motorcycle with two big pointed bat ears on the front of it. You seen that?
I haven't seen that.
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
I mean, now I trust Matt Reeves because he's a great director, but
yes.
I think it's. But the thing I like about this one is that Matt Reeves said that they're going back to, they're trying to do it in a different way than other Batman movies have done, where they're going to focus on his detective skills. That
would be super cool.
Yeah,
that would be really cool to see because I don't think we've really got.
You haven't seen that yet.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've never seen that.
Yeah, so that would be sweet because I've played some of the Batman Arkham games before.
Yes,
and you got to see like
you have to become the Bat Detective.
Yes,
it's pretty much the main deal with the game.
With all the gadgets, because
I played all of them too.
So it would be cool to see him whip some of those like dope ass gadgets out. And solve some shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
That would be
about
cool,
it.
Dude.
And he's got a muscle car instead of a fucking Batmobile.
Yeah,
it's badass.
It would. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good, man. Have they said a date for the
it's just 2021.
Movie? Just 2021.
Yeah, they haven't said anything for past that because of the virus. They're just now getting to start back filming with it. I think they had about half the movie filmed.
Well, that's good that they're starting back up on it because I'm gonna go to the theaters and watch that shit.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna go like 6 times. I promise. And we'll review it on here, and we will
talk.
We'll
about
review everything, and
I mean, we might even just make one episode dedicated to that Batman movie.
When it comes out, it's happening, dude. It's happening. There'll be lots to talk about. They've got such an A-list cast of actors in that movie too, dude.
Really?
Paul Dano is the Riddler.
You know
Paul Dano?
Way. Yes.
He's the Riddler.
Are you serious?
Colin Farrell is the Penguin.
Dude, I didn't know.
Zoe Kravitz is Catwoman.
Dude,
dude.
This is gonna be a bad.
Robert Pattinson is Batman.
This is gonna be bad.
Freaking, what's that guy's name from? You ever watch Westworld?
Yeah.
You know the black guy. What's his name? He's kind of stocky.
I know who you're talking about.
Anyway, he's Commissioner Gordon.
He's Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah. So they're going with a black guy for Commissioner Gordon, and I dig it.
Awesome.
I dig it. I want it. I love it.
I love it, man. I love it.
I love it.
I think it's gonna be great, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it.
Me too.
How we looking on time?
We're good, dude.
We're good.
29 minutes.
We're still good, everybody.
We're still good.
We're still good.
So first episode, what are your thoughts? You think it's going okay?
I think it's going good.
Pilot episode?
I think it's going good, dude. I think it's going good. I think we're gonna have to do some tweaking.
I mean, for sure, we'll do some tweaking on the structure.
That's why I said bear with us.
Yeah, for sure.
Bear with us.
First couple episodes will be rough, but there's only one way to learn how to do it.
That's right.
And that's to fucking do it.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
like Shia LaBeouf said, man, don't let your dreams be dreams. Man.
Exactly.
Just do
Don't let it happen.
Just do it.
Just get out there and do something, man. That's what we're doing. We're sitting in a bedroom with a bed sheet behind us, and a really, really nice bed sheet, might I add you.
It is an insanely high quality bed sheet, man.
Recording a podcast, and you can do the same thing at your house.
That's right.
If you want.
That's right.
But don't call it the Outerverse.
Don't call it the
Also,
Outerverse.
that's something we haven't talked about yet, is the name.
Oh,
I don't really.
Where the name came from?
Yeah, I mean, we probably spent at least like half the pages of the Bible in length of text messages trying to come up with a name.
When you're coming up with a name,
We could have written 3 like exegetical papers with the amount of text we use.
That's like probably the trickiest part about any project is when you're trying to come up with a name, because like if you have a shit name,
Exactly.
people aren't going to take you seriously.
Exactly.
They're
not.
Just like some of you might not even take this seriously.
What were some?
But that's okay.
Maybe in the next episode, I think it would be fun if we talked about some of the names that we wanted to use that we almost went with.
Some of them were pretty crazy.
They were good.
Some of them were.
Remember the
crazy.
one we talked about with the? Never mind. We'll save it with the taco. Remember the burrito, the taco thing?
Oh yeah.
That was pretty intense.
That was pretty intense.
That
would have made a badass like shirt.
That would have made a great shirt.
Yeah.
Naming your podcast off of what you think would be cool on a shirt.
That's that's something else too. In the future, we're gonna have some sick ass merch.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna have some
One
sick
day,
ass merch.
Not right now, because there's probably like maybe 5-6 people might listen to this first episode in the beginning.
And we appreciate every single one of
There'll
you.
be many folks who venture back down the list to start at the beginning and work their way back up to current, wherever we're at this point, whenever they're listening to this. Those folks that listen to it in the beginning, those are the OGs.
Those are the OGs, and the ones that go back and watch these early ones, the improvement in quality is gonna blow your mind.
And I think we're working with the video thing right now, but we're gonna get there, and I think we're gonna get it ironed out and where it looks a little better. Maybe literally ironed out. We might iron this sheet.
We might actually steam this bitch.
Exactly. Let's get steamy.
Yeah.
But no, this is really fun. I love this.
This is
Is it easier than you thought it would be?
This is way easier than I thought it would be.
I was really nervous.
I was nervous too, man. Like I thought this was gonna be like, dude. I was telling myself on the way up here, man. I was like, dude, I don't know about this.
Were you?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about this.
Is that why you went to that other person's apartment?
I was legitimately lost. No.
So what about real quick before we go? I mean, we don't have to go right this second, but real quick, I gotta go to work in like 15 minutes. But I want to talk just a little bit about, because I know they're only going to listen to the first episode, and then when it gets famous. So I want to talk about this so that they can hear it, on what the trials and tribulations we had to go through in the making of this, as far as haters.
Yeah, there were definitely haters. They were on that haterade, man.
Yeah.
I mean, on the haterade hard.
We heard things like, oh my God, that's so dumb. Or what were some other things that you heard?
What are you thinking?
I've heard that many times in regards to other things. But yeah, my girlfriend, I love her to death. She's the best in the world. But she was pretty fucking hating on this. She was hating pretty bad.
Mine too, man.
I think I heard.
I love her to death.
Yeah.
But she's on board with it though.
Yeah,
you know
I feel like the more serious that we've gotten, like when they walked into the room while ago and seen the setup, they were like, "Ooh, they're really doing this."
But that's okay though.
But I heard things like, "No one's gonna listen to that. Who's gonna listen to that? Why are you doing this?" And so we had to go through we had to dig through the trenches to make this happen.
We did, and like we said, this is gonna be a serious work in progress.
Yeah, for sure.
This is gonna be a work in progress. But the main thing about it is having fun.
Exactly.
And I don't know about you, man, but I'm having fun.
Absolutely, I am too. This is great.
I've had fun this episode,
it's
man.
Fun. Especially when you can hear yourself in the headphones and stuff. We have the real legitimate setup for podcasting.
We do. Like,
we're getting there.
I think the only thing holding us back is the curtain not being steamed. I think that's what's holding us back.
And you know what that means, don't you? That means we gotta steam that bitch.
We gotta steam that bitch. That's right.
Also, I'm gonna buy a pop filter at some point because I have a sock on my microphone. If you didn't notice, But
Like
yeah, but overall, I think we've got about 75 to 80% of everything super legit as far as setup is concerned.
Oh, no doubt, dude. Like 75% of it is.
You've got a microphone stand that looks like it came from NASA.
I mean, I should. What'd you say? I look like I should be doing a radio.
Yeah,
station,
you look
man.
like you look like you're a radio broadcaster right now, and you have the sick, nasty PC, and I'm rocking Haley's college laptop.
But hey, man, like you said, man.
But we're doing it. We're bringing our own things to the table.
That's right.
And then we're laying those cards.
Laying those fucking cards
on the table, baby.
That's right.
We're doing it. So I guess you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, man. Yeah, this episode's been great.
Yeah, it's been good.
This episode's been great, man. I'm just happy to be here, man.
He's just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here too. And I think we jumped all over the place, and jumping to different stuff. But over the course of the episodes, we'll gather more of a structure to it.
Yeah, it'll have more of a structure for sure. We'll
figure out. We'll have different little segments we'll do, and where we talk about certain things and different things.
There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see that is in the works. There's a lot of pen on paper shit going on.
There's a lot of finger on button text messaging going on. There's a lot of that. But
I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. What do you think, man?
I just thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to the pilot episode.
The very first one.
The very first episode.
So if you want to get in on the ground level of some shit that's going to get wild, then now is the time. This is it.
And if you've never had an opportunity to, come to this podcast because you will have the opportunity to lay your fucking cards on the table.
And don't physically come to this podcast because that's at my house.
Yeah.
And if you're a random person, then that would probably not be good. But someone's knocking on the door, so we're gonna wrap this thing.
We're gonna wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap this thing up.
We want to thank each one of you for tuning in to the first episode of the Outerverse podcast, and you can follow us on Twitter if you want to. You can follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter.
The VOD versions of these episodes will be available on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
most definitely, and I think we're gonna develop soon what exactly. Like the schedule, like when we record and when it goes live, that kind of thing. So we'll figure that out this week.
Yeah,
and
we'll get all that
for the next little tiny bit. We're just kind of wing it and learn and develop some skills and make it happen for you guys.
That's gonna be about it. So
Sweet.
Thanks guys for tuning in and stay weird, but most importantly, stay safe out there.
Yeah, and lay your cards down.
Lay your cards on the table. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.